Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Razer League of Legends 5v5 tournament here at the 10th anniversary of SugarLAN in, damn, I forgot the city. Leuven, there we go. In Belgium.
Don't you dare.
So we have the second semi-final. We're in luck because they didn't start yet. So we're going to have both the semi-finals of the upper bracket here live at GamersHub. So that's pretty neat. It doesn't happen all too often because usually like we have to pick one. It's like, okay, we're going to go for that one and we'll see if we can pick up some matches maybe later on. So
yeah, at the last level we missed like quite a few because we had quite a few long games and we missed a few games that we wished to cast, but this LAN is going pretty smooth. We can just pick the games we kind of wanted to do, so it's nice.
Good connections going on with the managers and
so, smooth stuff.
So yeah, that's a lot better. So we're gonna have another best of 3 right now, and once this one finishes, we're gonna get the upper bracket final, and let's see, Enigma already qualified in last game, so they are in there ready and waiting. So they have a bit of a break. They can relax. They can maybe watch this game, see what they bring out in this match, and perhaps do some homework and just relax and prepare, I guess. But
for the final.
Yeah, but these two teams still have to go at it for now, for the next couple of hours. So we are into Champions Select and we are on the way. So Azir, Trundler and Gragas have been taken away here by ECVisualize, and for Venko they've banned away Lissandra, Lulu and Lucian, so a lot of L's in there. And we see the first pick, Echo, finally coming back again, because me and Jeevas, we were discussing like, where is the tanky Echo, because we have casted one game where we saw tank Echo and tank Fizz actually in the top lane. So that was like the more new meta team compositions, I think. But here we see it once again. So that's going to be pretty neat. And in response, they are looking at Nidalee and Morgana. And they're going to lock it in actually. So that's going to be some long-range aggression.
Kind of took away one of Night Sniper's favorite picks though. I think Morgana is the favorite pick of Night Sniper.
Huh. Yeah. It is. I think Bod. No wait. Yeah, it's like no wait. Night Sniper. That's actually it's a bit troll because we had this last game. We have multiple Night Snipers.
Oh
so
right.
You have like Fortunate from Enigma, mains Bod and Morgana, I think. While the actual Night Sniper, he is like a real Thresh player, but his team doesn't really want him to play Thresh because it's a bit a risky move. If you lose like some trades, you're gonna be
behind, and it's hard to climb back up. Yeah.
So he's most likely gonna go for like the Braum pickup here, I think, because he has they picked up the Jhin. It's gonna be fun. Death Rip is gonna be on that LeBlanc as well, so have a lot of damage in their kits with the first 3 pickups, and Corki being hovered.
And being Corki being picked up, I think. I think they're gonna go for it because we've seen some good performance out of that champion.
Yeah, and it does fit well in what they have selected so far. I mean, they have Morgana with the long range binds, so they can make picks out off of that. And if not, they have like Corki and Nidalee doing some long range poking. So good damage potential from them, and then they have the Shen for protection or perhaps engage. So that is at least one part of the setup. Well, for ECVisualize, you don't really know what kind of team comp they're gonna go for, because they have quite some high damage potential, and that's a bit of a troll. So don't worry.
I was excited.
We know. I mean, you gotta know by now. Night Sniper is a bit of a troll.
I know, but I got excited. He always does this to me. Gosh darn it.
I actually had this at the Dutch College League last week. We had some new teams coming in, and one of them is like a real Nunu main. And every single game, they picked him and then didn't lock him. Like I was like, come on, I want to see a Nunu into a support Nunu actually. By the way, it was a support Nunu. I want to see that support Nunu into action. Oh, so Night Sniper, is he gonna have his way with the Thresh actually? That's gonna be pretty cool.
Oh,
yeah,
he actually locks it in. All right, haven't seen that in a while.
Yeah, so he goes for the aggressive support that is Thresh. Of course, he gives some extra support in a different way. He has his Lantern available, so he can help his team to get away safely if need be, which does help out with a Jhin. Doesn't have a lot of movability, so it gives them an extra way to escape. And they round out their composition with the Sejuani here.
What are you gonna go for? I'm wondering.
Yeah, so they are waiting for the final pick, which is going to be the mid laner, and looks.
They're gonna go for another poke comp? Huh.
Yeah, I was kind of wondering if this one's going to be AD or mid laner, because Corki is a bit of a flex pick, but Lux is probably I think it was the most played champion out of Zenith, so it is kind of his comfort pick, and that makes the team composition even more pokey. However, I mean, what do you play against a poke comp is either a full hard engage comp, or you go for like the Soraka life seal. What's life seal? Yeah, well, kind of life seal, like the sustain composition.
If you have a composition with better synergy, if they can hold out as long as possible against the poke comp, they can turn it around eventually. And
could do, yeah.
I'm wondering where this is gonna go, because we've seen this like quite a few times with the poke comps against a well-rounded comp surrounded by the teamwork and synergy, and it kind of tends to lead to the poke comp losing out because they don't take advantage of those early pokes.
Yeah, it is quite difficult. I mean, you need a couple items to get enough damage, but usually they get picked off early because they like the damage or because they get hard engaged on. So then they get behind, and if a poke comp gets behind, there's very little means to coming back into the game. So it is a bit onto I think onto Norb to get his team rolling. He has quite some CC into the kit of Sejuani, and he needs to land that ultimate. That is quite key.
Yeah, if you miss it, it's like, it just breaks your. If you see that thing miss, it just breaks your heart. Like, oh.
We have seen some whiffs from a couple guys, which is unfortunate. It happens, but you know.
It happens, but it's still every time you see it, like, man. Yeah. Possibilities.
Yeah. So we are gonna take a little break, I think, because we still have 2 more minutes, and everybody can chill out, like get a couple of drinks, chill out to some music, because I think our DJ behind the booth is gonna put on some nice tunes here. So stay with us, guys. We'll be back in about 2 minutes with the game between ECVisualize and Venko Gaming. See you in a bit.
Hard house hype.
Guys, welcome back. We are actually into a bit of a pause. Oh, wait, gotta shows that chat real quickly. Yeah, there you go. Bugged out again, but that's okay. So we are into a pause. Not sure exactly what's going on, but nevertheless should be going into game pretty quickly. So welcome back. Um, so which lane match? I'm kind of curious. Which lane matchup are you excited for? Because there's usually like there's always one that pops to mind like that one's gonna be close.
Okay. So usually I'd say mid because LeBlanc Death Rip, you know. but Night Sniper on that thresh though.
Yeah,
Night Sniper on that thresh though.
it's like for me, it's like every lane could potentially be interesting because they have the Echo top lane, which at like level 4 or 5 can go pretty aggressive. Trade a lot. There we go. Oh, come on, guys.
Stop trolling us, goddammit. It's okay though. We can talk a lot. That's our job, of
Well,
course.
yeah. So like the Echo top lane is just interesting to see. It is up against a Shen, so yeah. The question is like, how much is he gonna do against such a tanky champion?
Can he put enough poke in to like put him down or scare him off?
Yeah.
We'll see. You
But
never
then
know.
again, like you said, that bot lane though. I mean, Thresh coming in here. How is Yufu gonna do with the black shields? Because he can, of course, block that death sentence pretty easily with the black shield. However, timing is crucial. Plus, well,
Those mind games as well. If you can bait that black
yeah,
shield, you're like, ha, you're mine.
like there is also like a cooldown difference between the two. If Thresh lands the hook, he gets a bit of a cooldown reduction, and he should have it back up way sooner than Morgana does get a black shield back.
Yep.
So if you can manage that correctly, he can hook, do a hook potentially, and then well shortly afterwards go for another one. Should be quite easy. I'm gonna take a quick peek here at the chat. Oh. Alright, ready. There we go. They are gonna start actually, so that's pretty cool.
There we go.
Timing is essential here. So we are onto the Rift, guys, and we're gonna see who is gonna take the first game in this best of 3 matchup between ECVisualize and Venko Gaming.
I think there's gonna. I don't think there's gonna be any invading. Maybe just extend a bit more to put down some vision, but looks like to me like they're all just going to their respective lanes. Oh, are they grouping up? Benko gonna do something here.
It is kind of. Oh wait, oh, they're actually gonna.
But then they got spotted. Yeah, okay.
So yeah, because I mean, both teams would have potentially a decent level 1. Because you one side you have the binding, so you can pick a target off. The other side you have the hook to pick a target off. So there is opportunities to get that first blood, but they're not going to risk it right now. Not going to face check anything without having a lot of vision by. So teams are going to go. Okay, so Night Sniper and Sliver are ready and waiting. They kind of expect Benko to go for a camp here at the level 1. You have to see how it goes.
Waiting, action, minions battling against each other. Wow, bam. Oh, sorry, sorry.
Alright, they see it. Knight's just walking up, making sure that they are not going to get that level 1 Grump. So he's going to deny that one away. And that gives them a bit more pressure here. Ooh, binding closely.
Some back and forth. I'm wondering if we can see some sexy hooks.
It's binding though already onto Sliver.
I'm pretty sure you're gonna see something awesome here. It's been a while since I've actually seen a Thresh into in the compo.
Yeah, I mean it's a really solo queue-ish champion. I think. I mean I've played it a whole lot. I have to say in last season or the season before that.
I did too because it was quite solid as a pick, but
yeah. It's just the kit is so versatile and there's a lot you can do to carry or help your team. So that's one of the big reasons why they want to go for that. And actually there go.
Got hit by that hook and has to fly out. Flash to the ignite, and Jin gets that first blood. Nice.
Yeah, Sliver with the flash grenade
Ooh.
coming in there, getting that first blood down for his team. So that they have a Night Sniper already delivering with those hooks. You did see that like the black shield still blocks the
Yeah.
hook itself, so that got denied. But however,
But he can still pull himself towards the target.
Yeah,
That is
yeah.
still pretty nifty.
So at least he'll get into range and got the ignite down. They had to use a lot of summoners though. So 3 summoners down here for the bottom lane of ECVisualize. While Venko only popped the heal onto the Corki. So maybe the jungler can take advantage of that later on, but we'll have to see how Angels is going to perform from that Nidalee. So there you have it. First blood has been downed, and Zether is in a bit of a trouble here in the top lane. He's kind of struggling.
This is kind of what we expected, because like we said, Shen is just the tanky, and well, Echo in the early game is just a bit too squishy to face off against Shen.
I was just to see Angels going for the invader. He has been spotted out by a ward, so ECV is aware that he is nearby somewhere. But he's gonna go to that bottom lane. He's gonna be spotted by the ward though, so
Yeah.
Visualize backing off way in time.
They already knew. Yeah, once again, I like the synergy with usually with the bot lane. They have it's like their minds are in sync. Just like that play they made on the bot lane was just bop, 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 done. Like it just flowed really well. Didn't felt forced.
Yeah, you need to have good synergy. Like I had that at a while. Like I was playing. I've played a Fragmatic like 1 or 2 years ago. I think it's 2 years ago already. And yeah, I'm getting old, dude. No, but I've had like 2 AD carries where I had pretty good synergy with, and there was like one guy, and he kind of stopped playing after a while. But there comes a time where you don't have to talk, but you just perform. You just do certain actions, and the other one responds the way you expect him to. So when you get that kind of synergy, you don't have to actually communicate, but you just like have a feeling, a gut feeling, what to do. So it's so important to get that with your when you're playing in a duo lane from AD carry to support.
You're like brother and sister.
Oh
wait. Like oh wait.
I hope no brothers and sisters like in Game of Thrones, but you know.
Solo queue you are. I'm just saying.
A lot of damage already coming out of that sliver there on the Jhin.
Night Sniper patrolling right there is like, you're not stepping forward. You don't.
Yeah, that's kind of what you want to do. It's like you don't really have to use the hook. You just want to make them aware that you have it. Like, okay, you can walk around here, but I'm going to hit it. And he's going to go for it here. Oh, the flay too early.
Flay way too early. But he gets out of position, gets burned down by Corki slowly but surely. And Sliver will be able to get away, though. I don't think Morgana is much of a threat.
Yeah, but she has support. Binding coming up back soon. And Spear gonna miss.
Yeah, she's taking quite some damage from the minions, though. It's getting dangerously low.
Yeah, and actually mid lane, Norb came in for the gank onto Zedit, and he paid for it with his life. He died there in that skirmish, so they do get a 1-for-1 trade. So that is a bit of a positive thing, but
yeah.
A bit too over-aggressive out of Night Sniper.
Yeah.
But then again, I mean, if I were him, I would have probably done the same.
It was very tempting, but I think Corki was really waiting on that moment and just Valkyried the way back.
Yeah.
Like, completely out of position.
Yeah, it just takes him with him, and because Night Sniper perhaps didn't expect the Valkyrie, he mistimed his flay as well, so that didn't do anything at all there in that fight either. Love that skin.
Look at that recall. Casual, like, ah.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. We get the ulti, get like the old Western gunshot sounds. It's awesome, man. All right, so we are almost 8 minutes into the game. We do have a small lead here for ECVisualize, but it is only about 1,000 gold. But
Next
here,
on gets hooked into. Oh, Night Sniper missed that hook.
And actually, Death Rip getting quite low from the combo from Lux there. Maybe he wants to back off, but he has some potions available. Actually tries to go for another trade. Doing pretty well.
Those LeBlanc bursts hurt so badly. Just 1 second is all it takes for half your life to go boop.
Yeah. I mean, maybe Night Sniper is going to be put on tilt, because like every time you miss something, it's like, oh man, I'm just going to save it and use it as like, you know, as a scaring tool, but you don't want to use it because you have been missing so often. So I hope that doesn't happen to him.
No, to be honest, I thought I thought that the bind didn't trigger. Like he was gonna walk like away, so that's why he misplaced his hook. But
Yeah.
it's gonna get frozen into place sadly. But it was a nice initiate nonetheless.
Efforts overall. So only 600 gold between these teams, so it is all very minor. And right now, Venko are actually having the upper hand in this bottom lane, so that has changed over quite a bit. I mean, they do always have to be wary of the Shen ultimate. It is coming back up right now, I think. So, like every time they go for an engage, they can kind of expect Shen to use his ulti, and then they pretty much instantly lose the trade. So you either want to bait it out and then engage later, or maybe make sure that Echo is in position to stop the ulti. But other than that, it's going to be pretty difficult to fight here.
Better is just taking more damage than he's dealing.
Yeah, we had Norb coming in, but thinks he's spotted, but there's not really much to do here in the top lane either.
Yeah, it's just the lane is pushed up too far.
Oh,
Ooh,
actually in the bot lane.
Ow! What?
Ignites.
Ignite,
Yeah, there we go. Ignite takes away. They got killed on the turret. That's unfortunate. So another kill here going to the team of Venko. So they get themselves back into this game. 2-2 in kills, and it's pretty much equal in gold. So all is back to the start of this game, and I wonder what ECV is going to do here, because this might make them a bit worried. It's like, okay, so we took a bit of a risky pick here and there. Is it going to bite us in the ass, or are we going to make it work anyway?
I mean, with the Jin Thresh combo, you do kind of want to pull ahead.
Yeah.
And well, they're gonna miss the first dragon reset it. And well, the first dragon goes to Venko though. But it's just like we said in earlier games. It's not that bad. It's only a 6% buff to your
Death Rip was looking around, maybe getting a pick, but didn't want to go for the 2-on-1. So.
And not yet.
Barely ahead in this lane. He's like, oh wait, I actually have to mix up a bit of the players here. Unfortunately, they didn't get into the correct position, so they are gonna annoy me. So I have to press different buttons again.
You neurotic person. It's okay, I can understand. You can just switch it to it easily.
So getting back into this game, we do see, so like I said, like Defrip has a small lead, but it's not big enough that he can really go for the, for the instant boost.
Zedit getting really darn low by that burst from Deathrip.
Yeah, Defrip.
He's just gonna bully. Yep.
Yeah, he's just gonna annoy. So now, because of that, Echo has free reign in this top lane, so he can do whatever you want and push onto that turret. Yeah, he's getting it quite low, so Shen not able to go back to base. No, actually got the play into bot lane.
Eesh. Locked into place. Ult going down for Morgana. 1, 2, 3. Flashed 4. Not enough to kill it though. Did they have anything up their sleeves? No. Oh, that flash was nice. It saved his life. That's for sure. But yeah, Night Sniper going down to Morgana.
Yeah, Night Sniper go down, but they get Venko in return. Angels is getting quite aggressive. Wants to find something here in the jungle, but it's not going to do so just yet. And it does look like actually they're going to take the bot lane turret. So although it was another 1-for-1 trade here, ECVisualize took a turret out of it. So they got themselves a nice 1,000 gold lead here. And Zether has pushed the turret quite low. I'm going to check a quick peek. Yeah, it is almost a 3rd HP remaining on it. So they do have a lot of pressure there as well. And we're going to see the rotation here. Night Snipe is already in this lane and just has to wait for his AD carry. But they do want to rotate and get another turret here.
That it was again getting quite low with the bursts. But I think it's quite hard to defend against a LeBlanc as a Lux, because Lux is quite well, that's still quite a lot.
Yeah, it's quite difficult to dodge away from the abilities from Death Rip.
And you're kind of like artillery, where you're strong but you can't move, kind of.
Yeah, but then again, I mean, the plus side to Lux is that she has shields.
Yeah.
So she took the barrier as well, so she can negate a bit of the damage out of Death Rip. But the problem is, like, he can use his combo so often that you can't get your barrier back in time or your shield back in time. So, oh wow, Jufo.
Death Rip, please.
Yeah, Death Rip has completed his Abyssal Scepter, so reducing the magic resist of his targets by 20. And does help out with his tankiness as well. So there we go. They're gonna go for that top lane turret, and there's a response coming for it, but you should be able to clear it off here.
They got it down.
That's 2 turrets now in the hands of. Oh wait, and actually, getting a double kill on the 2v1. What is he doing? Oh yeah, wait, hold on. I'm not gonna expect anything to happen soon, so I wanna go back just a little bit. I wanna see that one.
We're pro, guys. This is
real replay. He used his ulti there to get in there, and then he get an easy clean up onto the Corki as well. So that's pretty neat. There you go.
Wow. Nice. Really darn nice.
We are back to life. Didn't miss anything else, luckily. So good guess to go for that one.
Good guess.
So now they want to pressure onto this mid lane, and Zedit does have some help from Jinwoo. But is it going to be enough? There's a couple guys in the back, so they might want to be careful here, because they're going to come in.
Ult dropping and getting Venko getting some lot of damage, and has to flash, but gets burned down by Night Sniper. Venko, Jinwoo gets pulled in, but there's nothing that he can commit onto, as Night Sniper is getting kind of low. Yufu coming around from the side, and they have to retreat. There we go. Death Rip getting kind of aggressive here again, bursting Morgana down to half health. Gotta be careful, guys.
Yeah, they did make the pick, but Night Sniper, as you said, got quite low, so they have to be careful. This is a possibility for Venko to push onto the mid turret, but there is enough wave clear on the side of ECVisualize, so far they're not going to get a turret or any damage onto it, and try to press forward.
A little bit of Shen trolling.
Being a bit cheeky there, taking a turret shot for no reason, but...
Really looks like they tried to pick up a fight with at this tower, as they really want it. Jinwoo taking quite some damage, gets rooted into place. Gets stunned into place. Good lord. Bullying on Zedder, got hit really hard, gets blown up by Angels. Night Sniper has to flash back. And meanwhile, LeBlanc just dashed away like, you know, LeBlanc usually does. Slippery as always.
Yeah, so even though that was a 3v5 situation, they managed to get a 1-for-1 kill trade, but they are going to lose this mid lane turret most likely, unless Death Rip do something about it. Night Sniper is going to die.
Oh, Angels got caught in return, though. Death Rip getting really, really darn low. His jumps are getting caught out of position. Yes, he is getting dangerously low. Sliver flashed in, but gets rooted into place. Oh, goes down.
Sniper.
Unos, dos, tres. There we go. Death Rip slaying Chunzer.
Oh, actually,
Yufu dangerously living on the edge. What just happened?
Oh,
hello?
Death Rip deleting everybody.
He took up a triple kill right there like it was nobody's business underneath a tower.
I mean, he got hit up by the binding, so he had to pay for it with his life, but definitely worth it.
Worth it. Fucking worth. Oh, sorry for my lane, but it was damn near worth it. Really nice play.
Now they are going to look for the rotation to Dragon. Norb is already in position, starting that one up for his team. Jinwoo and Angels do not really have much to say about it. They're going to give this one away. It is going to be the first Dragon in the hands of ECVisualize and the second one of this game. So they're going to tie that one up. But they do have a nice hefty gold lead of 5,000 gold and 3 turrets. So they're doing pretty well for themselves.
Shopping time.
Yeah. talking about shopping time, let's take a look at the goal difference actually. So we see that Sliver still has quite a hefty bit of cash in his pocket. 1800 gold does he still have with him, and he is about, well, 1700-ish ahead of his lane opponents. And I mean, Death Rip is just doing work. He's 2000 ahead actually, and that's pretty much the biggest difference here in this matchup. And jeez, he does a lot of damage.
He does insane a lot of amounts of damage. Venko is looking to take that top turret, but Zether is coming in, not having any of this. Freezing Angels in place, getting a few tower hits in. Gets slowed, but is it enough to pull something off? Norb flashing in.
He gets the slowdown though, and they can keep on chasing.
Though. They keep on the advance, but is it enough?
They actually
Yofo gets caught out of position. Desperate picks up the kill, and Yofo, Zether patching in, forces Shen to flash. Lux, are you sure? Sure you want to stay there? What are you looking for? They're coming around, ult popping down. Jinwoo taking the first hit, and second misses, and Lux is still, you know. Lux got away. Lux got lucky.
Yeah, Lux got moved out of the way, and there was no vision remaining there, so Sliver actually cancelled the last part of his ult, but this means that they do have enough pressure to push down onto this mid lane, get another turret for themselves. That's their fourth one for this game, and they're 13-16 kills and almost a bit over 7,000 gold instantly, so they keep on pushing on their well, how do you call it? On their advantage. There you go.
Yeah.
Jeez, already lost for words, and so it's only like
English
5 in the afternoon.
Yeah, you know, right? It's only gonna get worse, boys. Our scaling isn't that effective.
Oh, come on, I don't get any breaks, man. I haven't had a pause just yet. So
I brought you Red Bull, damn it. Don't complain.
I know. You're lovely, man. I mean, anybody who brings me caffeine is a hero, in my opinion.
Addict.
Man. I tried. I had this week where I was. Oh well, it was during Fragmatic. I was so sick, I couldn't even bear coffee or anything. So the first day that I didn't have coffee, I had a massive headache because well, it's just because I'm an addict basically. So then I was like, wait, okay. So now I didn't drink any coffee today. I won't drink any coffee tomorrow or the day after. Maybe I can, get rid of it. Stop drinking caffeine. Then a week later, I was like, screw it. It's just too lovely. I love caffeine,
We
man.
need it.
Who am I kidding?
Kind of have the same thing. It's like at my job, I just drink coffee, and when I'm home, I just normally drink tea. And I indulge myself in Red Bulls from time to time. But from time to time, usually at these events, I just drink Red Bull 5 days.
Ouch. Yeah, not really good for you though. But oh well, who cares?
I know.
We need the caffeine. So let's go back to this game because here we're gonna get some action. Norb finding everybody getting a nice ulti.
Oh, nice ulti coming down. Yofo getting caught out of position. Norb getting really low, getting the hell out of there. Yofo poked out. Venko coming in for putting down some hurt. Shen comes in with a taunt, putting Night Sliper in one place. Angels just doesn't kind of have the poke to put down everybody. And Jinwoo is first to get back, but gets hooked in, gets slinged back, and gets picked up. Nicely done.
And meanwhile, Death Rip and Zether were busy in the top side, and they picked up 2 kills as well. So that's an ace here for ECVisualize. Nobody of their own team actually got killed in the progress, so they are going to go into this mid lane here. They're going to get an inhibitor turret, and most likely an inhibitor as well. Yufu has just respawned, but what's he going to do as a solo support here against the 5-man team here of ECVisualize?
Fully back up after this inhibitor and go back at some shopping, or I don't know, capitalize on something else.
Yeah, they got some gold in the pockets, but they do want to get back to base because they are quite low on HP. Oh, well, not all of them, but at least some of the guys.
Zooms in on LeBlanc, low on HP.
We've got another announcement, and I'm gonna talk right over it. Otherwise, I'm gonna get out of focus. So Venko is pushing onto this mid lane. They want to get something in return, and they want to push out this wave because, of course, there is super minions on the doorstep if they don't. However, here comes ECVisualize. They do respond quickly. The turret is quite low, so.
But if they can hold the advance of the minion waves, like about there, they should be able to save it. Save the tower, man. Yeah. It's your buddy.
Shouldn't be too much of a problem. And now they are going to set up around the Baron, I suspect. We are 23 minutes into this game almost. And they have a lot of vision control out at the top side of the jungle. You see, Morgana is actually busy clearing it.
Oh, Jinho getting caught out. Nearly gets caught in that stun, but...
Yeah, there's not enough damage on Zedder that it's going to be too much of a problem.
On the squishies, yes. On the tankies, nah.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. So, Night Sniper doing his best, clearing wards. Last sip of my Red Bull.
I think they kind of anticipated that at some point. Usually,
oh, the hook!
That hook onto Zed, it gets hit, that traps him in that ultimate. Death Rip coming in, picking up the kill onto Zed. Venko Chumpster's getting really, really low. Ult going down from Jin. Hits his Angels once. Angels dodges out of the way and gets blown up by Zedder. That's a lot of bullets, though.
Death Rip, meanwhile, in the top lane, chasing down Yufu on that support Morgana. Nowhere for him to go. And they are going to push on here for the finish. Actually, nice flash hook onto Jinwoo. Is he going to make it out?
Nope. Gets stunned into place, and Zedder picks up the kill and the ace. Wow.
So, with the Death Climbers right now, they should have enough time to clear. Zedit and Chumzo are going to come back. They might be able to do something about it. They are going to try at least, but...
Death Rip getting really darn low, retreats at the last second and gets away with a sliver, kappa, of health.
But it doesn't matter, because they take up the victory here in this first match of this best of 3. So that means it's 1-0 here for ECVisualize.
Well, well, well.
Lovely job out of them. So yeah. pretty convincing. They took care of the poke composition. It was rather equal early game, so they went like 2-2, then 3-3. So
I kind of went back and forth and equal ratings, but at some point, ECV just pulled ahead and they just didn't stop. It was like a pain train going down their base.
Yeah. So solid plays here from ECVisualize, and also good enough. All the way in the side. Come on. Okay.
Yeah.
So we are going to take a quick break after this one. I suspect. I mean, the teams want to have a quick bio break, you know, and talk things over.
Make dirty jokes. Yeah,
they'll do that.
They do that a lot, guys. You don't even want to see the chat.
So yeah, we're gonna take a break as well. It should be like 15, maybe 20 minutes tops, but I'm expecting like about 15 minutes. So stay where you are. Quick shout out to Razer for organizing the event, of course, and sponsoring it with nice goodies for the teams if they win, that is. And of course, we're being helped by ISO for the screens, speed sheets for the monitors. Now, actually, we forgot to mention we have some Asus Strix gear as well here for our keyboard and mice. So thanks to them, and thanks to you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys in about 50 minutes. Ciao.